Hey everybody, it's Brenda. How are you this evening? I hope you're all doing fine. I am. I just feel like the powers that be are against me today. Oh, I'm, uh, still got that nastiness and kind of weak. I couldn't get bottles opened, and everything seems to be going against me this evening. So I'm hoping we can at least get through this video. Hopefully, I think it may be a short video tonight, and then the next video we'll see what happens after tonight. So, I have got a stack of book pages, which I have got many, many book pages. And if you're into journaling and make journals like I do, you probably have a lot too. So tonight I am going to make some book page paper. I don't really have the things that I really wanted to use to make it, but I'm going to just make some anyway, just to show you how I make it, and then maybe you will have some better things to work with. For instance, well, I did get my Mod Podge undone, and boy, had a hard time with that. So I watered down some Mod Podge, and I have it in this jar, which is 1:1, basically. And what I was trying to do is get a Christmas napkin that is white background. I really wanted a white background, and I really wanted to use my Mod Podge that is antiqued Mod Podge, but I could not find a napkin to use that had a nice white background. So if you have a white background and you have some antique Mod Podge, give it a try and see how it turns out. So anyway, I'm with the regular Mod Podge. I've got my book page. I've got a glue stick, ooh-hoo, and I got this to put on the Mod Podge with, and I've got a tissue, a napkin, which, it's Christmassy, but it's not what I wanted. So I will be using this because that's all I have. So to begin with, what we are going to do is set everything out of the way. And I'm going to get my base down, which is book pages. So I am going to take one of my book pages. I don't think it matters which way it goes. And I am going to put some glue stick right on the edge here. And then I will make a mess with my glue stick. I've got this board that I got from my local thrift store, and it's got like shiny on the top. Now try to get these as straight as possible. You know me, how I am with my straightness, not too great. So maybe if I come down here where I can reach it instead of way up there. And again, I'm going to add another book page right onto this one, like so. And I find that 3 across to me is just fine for the page size. So I'm going 3 across at the top, and then I am going to put this glue down right straight across the bottom of my 3 book pages. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this one the long ways on the bottom here. And then I'm going to lay this one the long ways right here, trying to keep everything as straight as possible. I know it's not always the way you want it to be. And then I am going to take this and glue this down right here. So we have the 3 pages like up and down, and then we have the 2 pages at the bottom going sideways. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Of course, I'm making a mess with my glue, but I always do. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, so I got it like this. So then I'm turning it over. Okay. And I am going to flip it around because the 2 lengthways papers, I am going to start and do it the opposite way. Probably if I go up this way. On the back, I'm going to put one down here. Of course, it doesn't help that I have a lot of shadowing here tonight. That does not help at all. It's not even close to being straight. There we go. My glue stick is absolutely just sticky tonight. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put some glue down and around. Oh, just go right off the board. I don't think I've ever had my glue stick so yucky looking and working like that. Okay. And one more piece. Like so. Okay. And then I will have the 2 at the bottom, like we did before. Stick this down here. So I want these 2 at the bottom to go sideways like we did the last time. Sorry, I still have a lot of the nastiness from the cold going on. Stick this down here. Grab my book page. Now, if I was doing this just to do it, I would just go ahead and put my bases together like this and just continue on making these one right after the other. once I get my napkins that I want to use, that's what I'll be doing. But I seem to have a shortness on napkins. Okay, so we have our base down. I will trim a trim around after the stuff goes on, the tissue. Then I will trim around. So I have my watered down Mod Podge. And we'll take my little sponge, and I'm just going to get this all Mod Podged up. Very, very easy, quick process once you have all the materials that you would like to use. I probably should have just dumped the Mod Podge right on it instead of worrying about okay, so there's that. And then this tissue here, this is, I think, like tissue paper. It's not napkin. So it's basically, it doesn't have the backs on them like the tissue does. So it's just, and I would not worry about the napkins being wrinkled, because that just gives you some extra texture to use. So now I'm going to go ahead and add this to the top. And this will probably take, I'm going to let it dry overnight. I know at least take that long probably. Now, like I said, I don't really care for this tissue paper like this. I would much rather use napkins. And if you were to use napkins, this is a little, I think, thicker than napkins. If you had a napkin, you would start from the middle and go out like so and go down, because a napkin can very much rip easier than this stuff will. So this looks like it's pretty well covered. And you can certainly see the wording from the book pages through this, although if it were, you know, the white tissue napkin, I think it would show through a whole lot better, but this will be okay. Okay, so that is the steps that I would do to make my book page paper. Let's see if I got any ends sticking up here. Usually the corners are where you need to pay attention to when you're doing this kind of thing. Oops. Okay, I think that will do for now. So this is going to dry overnight. Any wrinkles and everything, I'm fine with that, because it just adds more texture to your book page paper. Set this aside. Put this back together and save it for later. Make sure I label it. That's my watered down stuff. So there you go. All you do now is set this aside and let it dry overnight, and then the next day we will, or the next video, we will see how it turned out and try to make something with it. Whoops, am I on camera all the way? I hope. So that's it, guys. I wanted to show you how to make book page paper, and in the next video we'll see the results and I will make something with it. Don't know what yet, but we'll see how it turns out. So I hope you guys give this a try. I hope you have some better napkins to use, and I'm going to try to find some to use for the antique Mod Podge stuff. I love that stuff, and that's what I wanted to use, but as nature calls it, like I said, I have had nothing but problems tonight. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Rest of the week, be blessed, be safe, be healthy, and I will see you next video, and we will check this out and see how it turns out. All right, guys, if you have any comments, comment below. I'll answer you as soon as I can. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.